Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Burrow from the gun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
On first down, here's Burrow. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
1-1, ready?
So fresh set of downs after the penalty.
11, Thomas. 11, MT.
Burrow now on first down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 12. First down.
Burrow on first down. This is complete to Perry. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the second quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, at his single-season mark of 55. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after from Nicotomney is up and good. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Burrow on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Brown again. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And then he's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
They'll work against the blitz. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again on second and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now against a blitz. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One, ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
180. 180.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 14-10 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Off the play fake, Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
180.
First down, Burrow to throw. He has room past the 25. It's inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
12.
Brown, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Bengals now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Taylor again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. That finds Pittman, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Nicotomney good on the extra point. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Burrow back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And it's caught. Chase has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Done. Stop.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing. You're getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Has him running the comeback. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. 180. It's hot.
Brown can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Burrow setting to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go!
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing it on second down. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Well, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Pickup of 2 here, and it'll be first down Colts.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
From the red zone now. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, it's an extra bonus.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Mickey to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He'll look to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
It's just set.
Burrow from the gun. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On 2.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Going play action here. Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Done. Stop. 180. Stop.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
We'll air it out on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
10-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
They give to Taylor, right side. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This one misses the tight end, and now they're staring at 4th and long. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
A give left side to Taylor. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going with the screen to Taylor. Another big rip for him. There he goes on the right side. 20, 15. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up after hitting Taylor in the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after for Mikatomney is up and good. And the Colts bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Jukes another one. And he takes it down to the 33. Give him 32 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Big 13. Stop.
Brown quick on the draw here. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Stop.
2nd down, looking for options. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Ready.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
That's a gain of 3. Now 35.
Get it. 18, 5 in. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Taylor. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hits his running back. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
38 all. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Big 13. Big shot.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Burrow on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow on the play action. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A first down carry for Brown. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. finds Brown, right side. It's inside the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth quarter lead. And Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
38.
Kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor now up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Uh-oh, trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
25-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MC. 11.
Throwing is Burrow. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Bengals leading by 7. Colts in the nickel set on 3rd.
Here we go. Wide 80. Shot.
Burrow gets it out one quick. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 14.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Shot. Wide 80. Wide 80 shot.
From the gun, a get to Brown. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
11 mighty. Here we go. Wide 80. Shot.
Here's Brown again. And he picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
I I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Gun.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Can.
Sign quarterback run here. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Indy.
Jumbo check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money, money, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm stood up, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the file. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coke, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. I ring the coupe with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door. Turn the whole top float